this speaker is not available. It's $1,278.
Today we about to do rear subs on this G37 Subwoofer. So I'm gonna swap it out with a used one because a new one is bread. But anyways, but to swap it out with a used one. So it's pretty obvious to tell if that sub goes bad. Like you hear the music like not louder than usual, and it's not bumping. You don't hear the bass like Bose bass. If you know what Bose bass is, that's how you know it goes. I already know that's what it is. I already tested, and let's change it. Let's get it. Yes, the whole back seat has to come out to get to the sub. All right, you'll see. You'll see. It's work. If you have time, patience, let's get it. First things first, before you even start anything, you would have to unplug the plug for the sub, which is here. This thing you have to drop down. Don't mind this because I was putting this together. Let me put this back here real quick. All right, so yeah, this will be up here like this. There's a couple clips you need to take off. That's around here. It's like a 1, 2, 3. There's one back there. 4. There's one here. And yeah, that's it. These two in the middle, right here. And basically, you drop this down, then you'll see a plug over here for the sub. It's the sub right here. This big old sub. You know the difference? Sub, amp. All right, the plug is here. All you gotta do, turn it around, unplug this. Also, you have to remove the third brake light. Okay, so remove this right here. Just a quick thing behind it, press it, and just pull it out. Now, you're ready to go inside, remove the seat, and take this out. All right, first things first. If you don't know how to remove these seats, clip right here, pull it down here. You see this poking out? Just pull on it and pull the seat up. You might need 2 hands. So, this thing seems like it's stuck on there. Yeah, I have to use 2 hands to get that off. So, other side, same thing. One here, you see that? Take it off. Pull back, push up. Oh, you see, this one wasn't that bad. I pop it 1 hand. All right, now all you gotta do is pull on this, pull up. Make sure the seatbelts go through. Okay, I'll put this somewhere. Now let's move these 14 here. Seatbelt here in the middle. It's 14 right there on the chair. 14 over there on that seatbelt. Take those off. If you got extendo 14, you can do that. Oh shit, this thing just broke. Holy shit. Damn it. Okay, I got a new 14. Put it on there. Since the other one act funny. That one, this one in there. Seatbelt. This last one. Well, 2 more over here at the end. Okay, take those off. Now all we gotta do is pull the seat up, pull on it like this. Should come off. Okay. If you haven't taken it off in a long time, you might feel a little stuck. So slowly take it off. Don't rip the leather off. So be careful. Pull this in like this. Then all you gotta do is pull up on it, because it's down on a hook. There's a hook on it, and it goes down. Okay, so. Use this side. You just push this up, so, and take it off. That. Same thing with the other side. I don't even have to show you. Just push on this and take out the seat. Make sure you clear the background. Well, the back. SBB. Get your hat on my website, June Mechanics. Link down below. If you never took off this middle one before, it's pretty easy. All you gotta do is push this down, pull this back. There's two 14s here, and you gotta take off this clip thing over here. Clipper. Don't lose that. All right, take that off. Now you're gonna need a curved 14 swivel. Get to that, or you can use the straight one. I just like using the curved one just in case. I don't want to strip this. Put this on the angle. Get what I'm saying? Now that. Now let's take these off. It's two 14s, and this bottom one just come out like so. All right, put it up to the side. Now we got these two clips over here. One and two, which is missing. Wow. Get somebody way in here already. All right, now you're gonna be like, oh, why it still feels stuck? Relax. Should be a grommet here. Take it off. Mine is clearly not here. Damn, a lot of shit missing here. But anyways, you're gonna feel like it's a little tight, and it's gonna be like a grommet here that's making it not move. Soon you remove it, you'll be like this. Oh, okay, cool. Now, there's some clips over here you need to take off. These 1, 2, well, 1 and 2. There's 4 of these, as you see. You see them over there, 1 and 2. Take those off. Now, don't rip this off yet. We have to remove this first, both sides. Now, easier way is to remove this grommet here, door seal here. Pull this back like so. Pull back on it a little bit. You don't have to remove it. Just peel it back a little bit. Now we could pull on this slowly. You're not trying to break anything in there. Okay, so slowly just yank on it like that. It should come off. Same thing with the other side. I don't have to show you because I already showed you right here. All right, same thing. Pop it off. Don't forget to remove the seal first. Well, just remove it a little bit. Remember what I told you before. Make sure you disconnect the sub connector and the rear brake light connector. Okay, third brake light. All you gotta do is lift this up. There's gonna be a tab down under here, as you see right here. You have to lift up on it. Let me show you. If you have a long clip puller, as you see I'm about to do right now, pop this up like so, and it should be one over here. But all you gotta do is just go like that, and it should pop up. It's already popped up. Now let's move this forward and out. Slowly. Like I said, if you did not remove the third brake light connector, it will feel stuck. Okay? Don't skip that step. Now your speaker. Your old garbage, not working speaker. Now if you got a new one, that's good for you. But I gotta use good one, 50k miles. I'm about to slap it in here. Alright? Let's remove that. You see the 10mm bolts. 1, 2, 3, hiding, and 4. Let's remove those with a short electric ratchet. Okay. Okay. And you don't have to see me doing the rest. I'm just take the rest off and just pull it out. Okay, once you remove those, all you gotta do is pop it up. And here's your old one. There you go. Here's your old garbage. So I called Infiniti, and this is what they said. Yeah, hello?
Yeah, this speaker is not available. No longer available, and it's an expensive unit too. It's $1,278.
You say how much? 1,200?
1,200. But it's not available.
It's not available? They don't make it no more?
No, they don't make this no more.
Damn. You heard it. These are not made anymore. Or you would have to get a custom one in the trunk, or some people would customize a deck or whatever, try to fit one in here. Boom, boom. These people do crazy shit. But if you want the same sub, you could probably go to a junkyard like me see what's good, see if they have a good one. Hopefully it works good, it's not blown. I find a good one, so I ain't worried about that. Make sure when you put this in, you put it the right way. It goes like this. You see how connector is here? That's how you put it in. And make sure it lines up with this thing here. There's this little tab here. It goes in that hole. That's over there. Line it up, and you can't get this wrong, man. All right, so line those up. It should just slam down. Put your screws, and we just put everything back together, reverse wise. All right. I don't think you want to see me do that. It's pretty much, you know, reversed. But I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna still do it anyway, cause you know I want to show you. But probably not even gonna talk much. Not trying to bore you. All right, so I'm gonna put these screws on, tighten it up, and let's put this deck back. Most important, make sure you test it before you put everything all back. You're not trying to put it back, everything back, then you test it, and then you find out it's blown again. Bruh, don't do that. So before you even start this, you could just disconnect the plug in the back and plug the one you just got and test if it's blown or not. That's how you test it before you start this job. All right, so already, like I said, this speaker is good. I already tested it and everything, so I can put everything back together. As you see, we're putting things all back together. This middle thing is already on here. Just put this back under here. Okay, now put this under here, sealed up, close this. Now let's put this on the side over here and put the chairs on, and it should be good. Make sure when you put your seat back on, it goes on these hooks behind this hook. You see what I'm talking about? This hook right here. Yeah, this hook right behind it. All right, it goes down and it aligns with these two. Seats are on. Now all I gotta do is put the bottom one on, and it should be good. Easier way to put this on is, you see what I did? Put the seatbelt here, and remember, two of those buckles go in here. All right, make sure both of them fit in there. Somewhere down there. Yeah, make sure both of them fits in there. All right, and that's the faster way to get it out. Okay, when you do this, it'll make your life so much easier when you do that. My guy Jevs taught me that shit. Good looking out, Jevs, if you're watching. Good looking. Look at that. Easier way to do this, pull them out. All right, I know this is a rare thing people might do, like change their rear speaker subwoofer, but somebody gonna want this video. I'm telling you, somebody gonna want to do this, or they're curious how to take it out. I just put it out there. All right, maybe somebody did it before, but whatever. Like I said, make sure you test the speaker before you put everything all back. You will be disappointed if you have to go back in there because your dumbass forgot to check it, to double check it works. So that was all. Nothing else to say. If it helped you out, give me a like and subscribe.